2 videos ago, we showed you what could be our final road trip in the borough. And in the last video, we showed you coming to Arizona, moving into this new house, the nightmare state that it was in. And in this video, we're going to show you what we've been doing in the first week of living here. Been doing a lot of cleaning, still a lot of work to be done. But here's where we're at in week number 1 in this video. The first thing we had to do is clean the place from top down. That starts with scrubbing the ceilings 3, 4, 5 times. A lot of dirt came off of there. Scrubbing all of the walls again 3, 4, 5 times. The place was really filthy. I think the guy had been ripping bongs, so the ceiling and walls were quite dirty. And then sweeping the floor many times, mopping the floor many times, and then Tracy got right to painting the bedroom so we could actually move out of the borough and have a place to sleep inside of the house. So she went for a bit of a light and bright color here, just painting the bedroom. And then the next thing she wanted to do after that was get to the floor in the bedroom. So took out the hideous old flooring in the bedroom and put in some nice new flooring here. So this is night number 2. The first night we stayed in the trailer because the house was just a mess. So we spent all day today cleaning up. And this is what it looks like at night. It's pretty makeshift. We don't have any furniture yet. Look at this. We got our camping chairs here. I got my laptop on the Yeti to do some editing. I've got all my camera gear just stacked up on the wood stove. But we moved our bed into this room. It's coming along slowly. It's day 2, but we've made a lot of progress, actually. Yeah, day 2 is a success. So we're just sort of hanging out tonight and, enjoying the space. So day 3, still moving out. Watching him out the window. This is a pretty typical occurrence. You can see he's got one helper there. They are certainly taking their time with it, though. They're maybe doing 1 or 2 small loads a day. This is a little work desk that Tracy just bought up in Flagstaff. This blanket is out here right now because we just had a massive storm come in and there was a little bit of water that came in, got some things wet. So it's been an exciting day. Well, the desk is complete, and I'm using our Yeti cooler as a chair because don't have a chair yet. My brother Daniel just brought over one of my canvas prints. This is a shot from the Grand Tetons.
Oh, it's not straight.
Okay.
It's crooked. No, it's crooked.
How does it look? It's a gorgeous evening with this sunset at the house. Tracy is fixing up the garden area. There was some large sunflowers that she cut down here. Just thinning it out, getting it ready for what?
For winter time. I've been looking forward to having a garden. That's what I missed the most during our travel life. So I'm just kind of cutting everything back, seeing what we're working with. There's still some tomatoes. There's still some peppers. And I cut all the sunflower heads off. So we're going to make sunflower sprouts throughout the winter. Just have some trays ready to go. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're working with here. I'm excited about spring and whatever we can grow in the winter. We'll find out.
So if you saw that clip in vlog 32, the last one where in this outside space, there was a big outdoor sink right here. We just had a guy from Facebook Marketplace come to pick it up, and we're so glad he did because it was hideous and causing a lot of problems. Let me show you. We got some mess to clean up in its place here. A lot of water damage leaking into the foundation.
David's cutting the pipe so that we can remove it, but the worst part about this whole leak is the mold. because we don't know how long this has been leaking, but it definitely smells bad, smells like mold. So it's a good thing we're getting it out of here. So David really didn't like this wall because it was pretty faded and just like hasn't been well taken care of. And so I did some research and I mixed linseed oil and turpentine, and I'm just painting it on, and the wood is just soaking it up and loving it. And it's looking all refreshed, and it's going to be so beautiful. So I'm glad that we found a solution to keep it.
We just got this new refrigerator shipped to us today. It's minimalist style compared to this one that was already in the house.
This is a really exciting moment for me. We're getting this huge, hideous fridge out of here. This is kind of the last big thing. Like, we've cleared everything else out of the house, and it's going to be glorious to have this fridge go because now we can pull up the tile that was underneath it. So the renovations continue.
Took all the screens off, hosed them down, washing the windows. Now, look at this space. The fridge is gone. Now we're gonna pull up this tile here. And this is too much cupboard situation going on here, so we're gonna remove these two so the door can swing fully open. This kitchen is gonna open up nicely. So it's another late night session. It's 8 o'clock and Tracy is going for it with the flooring. We are moving fast. It's been exactly a week since we've been here. There's a lot of new updates to share with you. Just look at this room. The flooring is beautiful. We love it. It connects with the bedroom over there. We're going to do the kitchen this evening. Maybe this afternoon. Tracy's sitting on the floor right now because
I ordered chairs, but it's going to be at least a week until they're here. So I'm going to wait patiently by sitting on the floor because we're far from a couch, I think, at this point. That's a new plant that I just got today. I love fresh plants. Adds a lot of life to the space.
And right next to the beautiful plant, I moved my canvas print over here. And the other night you saw that all of my gear as we were moving in was just stacked on top of this wood burning stove, which Tracy now has some sacred crystals on. But I did some work on the closet over here, got some upgrades. This is my gear closet now, put up some hooks. Still got a lot of work to do down here though, because we moved our Wii Boost that was on the trailer and we put it on the side of the house out here. And it's coming in and it actually works to amplify the data in this area because the data is otherwise pretty weak.
Welcome. This room has undergone a major transformation. It feels so light and bright in here compared to when we first came in. You know, if you remember, first thing I did was painted the walls, put new flooring in. We got new curtains that let a lot of light in. We got a new bed. It's so nice and big. And it's just feeling so good in here. It's like a complete 180 from when we set foot into this room. So it's really nice. Feels great. We sleep really good.
So we were almost able to complete this floor in here, but not quite. There's just a few pieces missing, and Tracy is not too happy about that.
That means I have to do another Home Depot run and buy one more box. This flooring is just not very cheap. It's $55 per case. So we're coming up at like I don't know, $800 or $900 worth of flooring. So
I also want to point out how nice this transformation is coming along. As you can see, where we were tearing up the floor, where the big fridge used to be, little fridge is working nice. And 2 of the cabinets up here are gone, which makes it really nice to close that door all the way.
there was a screen like this when we got here, but we took it down because it was just super filthy. And we ordered a new one. It's nice and quiet. It's the same one that we have in the burrow. We're real happy with it.
Speaking of the burrow, we put it in a new spot and we want to take you over there and show you the progress on the outside. So as we move on back to the new parking spot for the burrow for the next couple of seasons, just want to give you a walk around of the state. It's been 1 week. The old tenant finally moved out most of his junk. As you can see in this whole space here, there was just a bunch of bars and junk everywhere, but he had his van parked there, old car there, lawnmowers there. In the garage here, it was from the ceiling to floor just filled with junk. Most of it's gone now, so that's good. But here is where we are parking the burrow for the autumn and winter.
Well, it's been a lot of work so far, but this is what I really love doing. So to me, it's not work, and there's a lot more left to do, lots of finishing touches. But it feels like it's at a really great space, and we love being inside, and I love working on the outside now. So we're feeling like we have a home, and it's so great.